Welcome to the Rerum Novarum Center presentation of the Occupational Accident Insurance Guaranteed Occupational Accident Rights. Occupational Accident Insurance and Protection Act. This was promulgated by the President on April 30, 2021, last year. The Executive Yuan announced that it will be implemented, or it has been implemented this year on May 1st. Eligibility. Who are eligible? Okay. Workers over the age of 15 who are employed by employers. The employers who have practicing license and have been registered according to law, have a tax status, or have been legally issued an employment permit by the central competent authority are all eligible for compulsory insurance coverage, and their employers. Employers are those who have company name, number, legal person, lawyer, accountant, people's organization, the foreign domestic care worker employer of domestic helper. They can apply for insurance coverage. Special insurance coverage system. All workers employed by natural persons, employers, actual laborers, and child laborers who provide labor services if they are short-term or temporary jobs can immediately apply for occupational accident insurance through a simplified additional insurance channel. Payment items. First, medical care benefits. What are they? Workers who suffer occupational accidents are exempt from health insurance co-payments and receive a subsidy covering their meals for a hospital stay of up to 30 days. So maximum 30 days. When special materials are used that incur health insurance out-of-pocket expenses, workers can apply to the Bureau of Labor Insurance for reimbursement of the out-of-pocket expense difference. Injury or sickness benefits. If the worker is unable to work due to disasters or injuries, have no salary, and is undergoing treatment, the worker can apply for salary compensation. The worker can receive 100% of the insured salary for the first 2 months, 70% for the third month, and thereafter for a maximum of 2 years. If the worker is hospitalized and diagnosed by a doctor that she or he needs to be cared for, they can also apply for a nursing subsidy, a caretaker. What are the benefits for permanent disability benefits? If, after receiving treatment for an occupational injury, the doctor diagnoses the worker as permanently disabled, the worker can apply for disability payment. The worker can receive 70% of the monthly insured salary for complete disability, 50% for severe disability, and 20% for partial disability. If the permanent disability falls within category 1 or 2 and is lifelong, after first drawing permanent disability benefits, the worker can apply for a care subsidy or a caretaker. Survivor benefits. If the worker dies as a result of an occupational accident, he or her surviving dependents can apply for survivor benefits. What if the worker disappeared after the accident? If the worker has an accident at work that results in his or her disappearance, the family members can apply for disappearance benefits. We have the Q&A. First question, When do I receive a notice of simplified additional insurance for domestic migrant workers? Domestic migrant workers whose employment permit date is before February this year, inclusive, will receive a letter dated May 2nd this year from the Bureau of Labor Insurance, informing them of the mandatory and simplified addition of insurance under the Labor Occupational Accident Insurance and Protection Act notice. Those who obtain the employment permit dated March or April this year will receive a letter dated August 1st this year from the Bureau of Labor Insurance. Now, what do I need to do when I receive the notification? According to the status of the household migrant workers, the explanation is as follows. If the worker is still working on May 1st this year, the Bureau of Labor Insurance will take the initiative to set up a job insurance unit and accept the household migrant workers' insurance payment. The employer does not have to declare. Second, if the worker resigned on May 1st this year, if the employment permit has been abolished before May 1st this year, the Bureau of Labor Insurance, after comparing, will not accept additional insurance, and this notice does not need to be dealt with. If the employment permit is abolished after May 1st this year, the Bureau of Labor Insurance will accept it. Please apply for surrender of insurance on the day of obtaining the revocation of the employment permit. So how much is the monthly occupational insurance premium for household migrant workers? How much? The Occupational Disaster Industry Classification of Foreign Domestic Care Workers and Domestic Helpers is Household Service Industry. The occupational disaster rate is 0.18%, based on the monthly insured salary of $25,250 NT dollars per worker. The monthly insurance premium is 45 NT dollars. Employers should pay for the insurance premium in full. Worker doesn't have to pay. So when will I get the payment slip? If the employment permit date for domestic migrant worker is before February this year, inclusive, the date of issuance of the letter from the Bureau of Labor Insurance is May 2nd this year. The first payment slip for domestic migrant workers will be sent in August this year. If the employment permit date for the domestic migrant workers is March and April this year, the date of issuance of the letter from the Bureau of Labor Insurance is August 1st this year. So the first payment slip for domestic migrant workers will be sent in November this year. So just wait for the payment slip. So where to send the payment slip you want to pay? Where to send? The payment slip will be sent to the employer's address in the migrant employment authorization letter. So it's based on the employer's address. If the address has changed, please fill in the application for change of insured unit and submit it to the Bureau of Labor Insurance to update the unit's correspondence address. So this is our presentation. If you have any further questions or need any consultation, please call myself, Caroline, at 0988-372-557. Thank you.